everyone and welcome to the channel, Shelly's Millions. A lot of you have been wondering if it is okay to answer no on the new work search record screen that you're seeing. You do still need to answer yes to the question, did you look for work? But now when you get to that second screen, you're wondering if answering no will cause you any problems. And the second thing people have been wondering is if they have a Fed Ed claim. And the reason why they're wondering if they have a Fed Ed claim is because Fed Ed claims need to answer that question on the work search record a little bit differently. Now, according to the EDD news release from July 9th, they said claimants on federal, state, extended duration Fed Ed benefits must keep a written record of their effort to conduct 3 separate work search activities a week, such as applying for a job or attending a job fair. So I would keep a written record, but on the certification questions, it also says, this is question 3, did you look for work? You are required to make at least 3 job contacts each week when you are presented with the work search record screen later in this certification process. You must complete the entries on the screen to show your job contacts for the week you are claiming. So if you have that wording saying you must list the entries on the screen, in addition to keeping the written record of your work search activities, I would recommend entering those online. And here's how to check to see if you have a Fed Ed claim. To see if your unemployment claim is on the Fed Ed extension, you're going to want to log on to your UI online account. From there, you're going to select those 3 little blue lines in the upper right-hand corner. That's going to give you a drop-down menu. From there, you're going to select Claim History, and then you're going to see all of your certifications. Scroll to the right where you can click a blue hyperlink that will take you to Transactions, and under Transactions, it's going to say the payment type. Now, in the screenshot that I'm sharing with you, I was on extension tier 2 when I took this photo, so that is not Fed Ed. Fed Ed will say Fed Ed if it says PEUC, UI, DUA, PUA, extension tier 2, or extension tier 2 augmentation, or UI. I think I said UI twice. But if it says anything other than Fed Ed, you are not on a Fed Ed unemployment claim. Now that we've got that out of the way, if you are not on a Fed Ed claim, is it okay to answer no to that new screen, the work search record screen? Well, the EDD did say, it says right there that it is optional whether you want to fill that out or not. So you should be able to select no, that you're going to keep track in another method and not have that get you stuck in pending or cause any issues on your unemployment claim. But if you click that you're going to keep record in another manner, in another method, then you want to actually do that. You can either do that in something like a notebook, you can take screenshots of the jobs that you applied for or your work search activities, or if you want, you could keep track of it in an Excel spreadsheet or a Word document. Even though it shouldn't cause you any issues on your unemployment claim, it shouldn't get your claim stuck on pending unless you're on a Fed Ed claim. By answering no to that question, it might be slightly better if you can to go ahead and list your work search activities online. But you shouldn't need to do that. It does say that it's optional. I just know a lot of times you guys ask me which is better, and my opinion is that it would be slightly better to go ahead and list the activities online on your UI online account over doing it in a notebook. I know a lot of you also still do not have the screen where you can list your work searches, and that's okay. Some people have still not even received the letters with their specific work search requirements that the EDD is going to send out. The EDD even said that some of those notices, like for PUA unemployment claims, won't go out until July 25th. So those mailed letters are going to start going out this week. The other question I get a lot is how many work searches do you need to complete? And it should tell you in your letter how many work search activities you need to complete. Usually for regular unemployment, it's usually just 1. And if you're on any of the extensions, that's when it goes to 3. Since the letters haven't started to arrive for PUA unemployment claims, I'm not sure yet how many work search activities they are going to need to complete. I would say that it shouldn't be more than 3. So if you do 3 work searches, you should be covered. And those work searches, if you do them online for a new job, they are pretty easy. You can go to a website like tesla.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, go to the careers section. If you're looking for remote work and they don't have a remote position, you would just list not hiring. It also came up, there is a section to list the person you talked to or the phone number that you called, but you would only do that if you went in person and spoke with someone and got their name, or if you called about a job opportunity. If you applied for a job online, or even if you just looked for a job online, you would only need to list the website that you went to look for that job. And then it asks you the outcome. So if they don't have any jobs in your area or they don't have remote work, you would maybe select not hiring. If they do have a position that you're interested in applying for and you apply, but you don't hear back, you would select no response from employer. And since those are the questions that it asks you when you fill out the information online, that is the same information that I would keep track of if you're recording it in a notebook or an Excel spreadsheet or a Word document. The date that you applied or the date that you did your work search activity, what the work search activity was or where you applied, and the outcome of that work search activity. So for example, one of the things that counts is telling friends that you're looking for work. So on Sunday, July 25th, I told my friend Shelly that I am looking for work and can she please keep her eyes and ears open for anything that she thinks might be a good job fit for me. She said she would keep an eye out for me, but so far I haven't heard back. So the date, today, what you did, you told your friend Shelly, and the outcome, Shelly said she'd keep her eyes and ears open for you, but nothing yet. If you guys are stuck in pending right now, it may not have anything to do with your work search activities and how you answered that question today. It may be that you are caught in a quarterly review. Now, the EDD has said that once you're pending for 2 weeks or more, that they are going to release those pending payments conditionally and pay you now, conditional payments, and then they will follow up with you later. So if you are just recently pending, you could try waiting 2 weeks until the EDD automatically releases those payments. If you're concerned about it and you want to get it moving faster, it is always an option to try calling the EDD. Hopefully, since they just released so many pending payments, there will be less people trying to call, and hopefully you'll have an easier time getting through to the EDD. Alright guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like, leave a comment, and consider subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching Shelly's Millions. I'll see you next time.